Hello there, folks. Time for another video and shave. Alrighty, so I just got back basically from my barber, even though my hair is sticking up. Little trim today, even though I don't have a lot of hair there, but I had a lot in the back, so even though it's winter, getting like next to winter time here, I still wanted to get my hair trimmed up because I hate hair. I mean, I don't hate hair, but I don't like it when it's long and scraggly. And anyway, enough about my hygiene. So today I was, after I got out of the barber, I was like, I'm really in a bay rum kind of mood. So I have lots of bay rums. But one that I haven't shaved with in a while is my favorite, not my very first bay rums, but one of my first bay rums where I really was like, wow, love this scent. So I'm going to shave today with some PAAs, some, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, Atomic Age Bay Rum. Now, I also have this in two formulas. I have this in the Cocoa Butter formula, and I also have it in the CK6 formula. That's how much I like this scent. So I'm going to be using the CK6 formula today on the, I always twist it the wrong way, on the Atomic Bay Rum there. And, what can I say? It's an awesome bay rum scent. Just, I don't know if you could smell it. But yeah, so when I got home from the barber there, I jumped in the shower because you get all the hair on you. So I threw some in my bowl. Now I'm using the CK6 from this, so it's a little softer, so I kind of overloaded my bowl a little bit there. I got lots in there. Just dunked my fingers, so I got tons of soap in here, so hopefully I'll be able to utilize it all today. Otherwise, I'll just wait for it to, I'll just leave it in the bowl. Since I'm using a PAA product today, I might as well use the Atomic Rocket, I'm thinking, for brush. So I got the old Atomic Rocket out. It's been soaking, even though it doesn't need to because it's synthetic. But yeah, it has that 26 millimeter awesome, plus soft style knot in it. I mean, it's all wet right now, but, it's a great brush. Very, very affordable brush. It's one thing I like about the brushes from Phoenix. They're very affordable. Razor today, I figured, you know what? I haven't shaved in I think it's 3 days actually, because I kind of skipped a day. I'm going to use the Maggards V-3 head. The standard V-3 head, not the aggressive or the mild. And on there is their M16 stainless steel anodized handle. And blade in there today is I almost forgot what blade I put in there. Is a Gillette Wilkinson sword. I don't know why today, just, have hundreds of blades to choose from, so that's the one I choose from today. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to whip this lather up right here. I'm going to take some of this water that was in here, and I'm actually going to use it as my pre-shave. I usually don't use an external pre-shave, like the cube, when I'm using the CK6 formula, because CK6 is so slick. Wow, just this water alone that was just sitting here is like grease lightning. Good stuff today. All right. So, let me just rinse my hands so my brush doesn't go flying out of my fingertips there. And take the Atomic Rocket. Whip up some of this nice Atomic Age Bay Rum. This is going to whip up nice and quick because it's a soft soap. Plus, I've been soaking it while I was in the shower. Yeah, the reason actually why I have two of these, because I originally had it in the Cocoa Butter formula, and then they came out with the CK6 formula, so it's one of my favorite scents from PAA. My favorite PAA scent, of course, is Organism 46B, and I don't believe that one is out yet in CK6. But being in the Bay Rum mood today, I had many Bay Rums I was going to choose from, but I said to myself, you know what? why not just go with some Phoenix's Atomic Age Bay Rum today? It whips up nice and quick. Such a great scent on this too. No cloves if you're kind of sensitive to clove. That's one thing I like about Douglas's formula here. Doesn't have any clove in it, even though clove doesn't bother my skin. But I know on some folks it does. Yeah, I mean, that's golden. Golden. And then with this brush, it's going to feel like a pillow on my face. And I'm sure lather is going to go everywhere. Like it just did now for my bowl. Actually, my poor granddaughter's homesick today. She wasn't feeling good. Thing is, that time of season. Usually my son is the first one who gets sick of the season. Stretch out my collar a little bit. Just grabbed the shirt freshly out of the dryer there, so it's going to be a little tighter on the collar. Alright, so some nice, awesome Atomic Age Bay Rum. This brush feels like a pillow. Sounds like my water's leaking. Hold on a sec. Oh, the stopper wasn't all the way down. I mean, that's some awesome lather. Definitely can't go wrong with the CK6 formula. All right. It's funny, right behind my feet is one of my older cats laying down there. Just, he felt like laying in the bathroom today. He actually has allergies, so I can hear him back there breathing. So if you hear some funny noise, it's not me, it's my kid. It's my cat. He's one of our older cats that we've had for a long time, like over 13 years. And the poor cat actually survived our house fire. We didn't lose any animals on the house fire, thank God. Because my kids were home when it started, so they got all the animals out way back when we had the house fire. So, yep. He's back there kind of laying down in the sun coming through the skylight. And I hear him breathing back there. Anyway, got the old Gillette Wilkinson sword blade and that Maggards V-3 head. Which, depending on which blade I pick for this head, sometimes it's a little aggressive for me, but and some days it's just a perfect, nice shave depending on the blade. The problem is I never keep track of which blades I put in and how the performance is. You figure I would, but nope, I don't. I am slacking in that department. I just go to it and shave up. And what I really like about this razor handle combination is very affordable. I believe the razor head was less than $10. And the handle was, I got the handle actually on sale, I think it was $10 or $9.99 or something like that. Normally it's $20. I don't know if it's still on sale, but I always put the link, so. Great slickness on that CK6. It's got great feedback on this razor head combination today. I'll tell you one thing, the back of my neck definitely feels better because I hated all that hair down there just poking me in the back of the neck. That's why I hate. That's why I shaved during November, because I just don't like facial hair. Hairs on my neck or anything like that. Boy, that residual slickness is phenomenal. I don't know if you guys can hear that feedback, but that's great feedback there. My sink is definitely looking like it's growing its own beard. Soap has some awesome slickness to it. Alrighty. Just a little against the grain. This blade feels good in this razor. I definitely can feel the blade. But not uncomfortably. Feels very comfortable. Feedback is phenomenal on it. I'm actually going to drain my sink because it's definitely looking fuzzy, if you should say so. Wow, that is so smooth. Wow, I'm almost at that good point. Wow, I got a lot of whiskers in the sink today. Got a little weeper right there under the nose. Wow, it almost got my problem area perfect. That's where my hair grows weird. And sometimes it grows in a different direction when it grows back sometimes. I know it sounds strange, but that's the way it is. Let me just wipe down my counter because it is a little wet. Not as wet as it usually is, but it's there. Don't want to get the old my pants wet there. All right, let me check this out. I do have a little weeper right there, but nothing crazy. Little cold water rinse. Wow, this soap is so slick. Yeah, it's good everywhere. I am good. Wow, slick. Wow, that is some awesomely slick soap. Like I said, you can't beat CK6 formula. My face feels pretty stellar. Definitely cool deal. Let me just rinse off my razor real quick. Yeah, so if you want an economical razor, and you could pick what handle you want and whatnot, you can definitely, that was the Maggards V-3 head, their standard head. And blade that was in there today was the Gillette Wilkinson sword blade. Right there. Good blade, very smooth. I try to put a smoother blade in this razor because sometimes it treats me aggressively sometimes, but today it was great. It's a good blade combo. I have to go through all my videos where I've used this razor and see what blades I use because like I said, I don't keep track. I just kind of grab my gear and go. I know, being lazy. Alright, so that was, of course, Phoenix's Atomic Age Bay Rum. Great soap. And actually, the CK6 formula, I've never actually lathered up inside the container. So it's kind of pristine in there. Now, the older formula, the cocoa butter formula, I've lathered up in this tub multiple times, and it's actually pretty low. Not really low, but it's pretty low. In fact, I have my original cube sticker on the back on the bottom of that container from the original cube. So that was the PAA's Atomic Age Bay Rum in the CK6 formula. And I used the PAA brush. The, see if I get that going right today. The Atomic Rocket. Awesome brush, and you can see the awesome peaky performance of this lather. It's just, phew. CK6 formula is phenomenal. Just going to rinse out the Atomic Rocket real quick while I have the water running. It has that really, really soft 26 millimeter knot in it. If you're familiar with like the Plessant or the Plessant kind of knots, it's similar to that. It's a good size. Kind of reminds me of the Razor Rock Monster, except that it's on a larger handle, which I like the larger handle for bowl lathering. It fits well in the hand, and since it is a synthetic, it's very easy to maintain and rinse out because it has that great 26 mil knot in it. And make sure I put it the right way for you. The Atomic Rocket, great value, great knot, nice and soft. Got a good backbone too for it being a synthetic. So yeah, good brush. Alrighty. Face is still a little wet. I'm just gonna let it dry off a little bit more. In the meantime, I'll rinse out my bowl. Wow, my water's steaming today. It's amazing how it gradually gets hotter as my hot water heater reheats it from my shower. My hot water heater is pretty quick. Reclaims that water very fast. Alright, I just have a little bit of residual soap in the bottom, but nothing I'm going to save, it's just a little tiny bit. Alright. That's the bowl, the old timeless bowl. Good bowl, timeless logo for you. Alright, I think by now my face should be nice and dry. Now, a little weeper I had there doesn't seem to be causing any issues. Also, I was going to hit it with some alum, but it looks like it's fine. I got a couple of red marks there, but I kind of had those from last shave, so. Okay, gonna finish off this great shave with some matching Star Jelly, the Atomic Age Bay Rum Star Jelly. One of my go-to Star Jellies. I use this one a lot depending on what soaps I use. I use this actually on many different type soaps. Just doesn't have to be by Phoenix. Replaces all the stuff you need after a nice shave. Goes on nice. Has a little bit of that menthol kick. I really like it for under my neck, where sometimes under the neck will be a little, you know, a little irritated sometimes. Takes care of that instantly. And I'm not a big menthol guy, but there's just a hint of menthol in here, just to know that there's some menthol in it. It's definitely a great aftershave jelly. Don't want to call it a bomb because it's more, it has more of that jelly consistency. That's why it's called. Star Jelly. Yeah. So I had a little bit of redness under there, and pretty much you put this on and disappears. Alright, that was awesome. Awesome stuff. Alright, so that was the Atomic Age Bay Rum Star Jelly. So except for the razor and blade today, it was pretty much a Phoenix shave in the bowl. Alright, so if you enjoyed my shave today, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, say, you stink. Thumbs down. And if you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. I appreciate it. And yeah, until next shave, Glenn signing off.